Hello friends, I'm George, the nice-matic gentleman. When it comes to men's perfumery, my favorite designer fragrance house is the house of Dior. And my favorite line of fragrances is the Dior Homme line. But there's one problem with the Dior Homme line, and that's that the naming convention that Dior are using currently can be a bit misleading, a bit confusing. So in today's video, I'm going to go quickly over all of the fragrances from the Dior Homme line and sort of give you an idea what to expect from those fragrances. So the whole Dior Homme line is made of by the total of 6 fragrances, and it can be split into 2 halves basically. 3 of those fragrances are more citrusy feel, have a more fresh feel to them, and the other 3 utilize heavily the note of iris. So let's start with the freshest one out of the bunch, and that's going to be the Dior Homme Cologne. Now this thing is like a citrusy summertime type of a fragrance. You get a bergamot and a very nice, very realistic lemon note here in the opening, and on the dry down you get a bit of a musk in there as well. The best way that I can describe Dior Homme Cologne is like the smell of a freshly prepared lemonade. It's that lemon type of scent. It's best suited for summertime usage. The performance isn't great. You get about, I don't know, 5 to 6 hours maximum out of this one, but as I said, it's great for summertime and hot temperatures. Now this fragrance comes into 3 bottle sizes: a 75 ml bottle size, 125 ml like the one I have here, and a 200 ml bottle. The price, the official price for 125 milliliter bottle is around about $135. And this can be found from time to time on discounter websites as well. So the first member of the family is the Dior Homme Cologne. The next one in the lineup is called the Dior Homme Sport. The bottle looks pretty similar to the Cologne one, although this has a black accent compared to the white accent of the Cologne. Now here again, this is very citrusy, but the lemon note isn't as fresh as the one with the Dior Homme Cologne, and the dry down here is slightly different. It's a bit heavier. You have some woods on the dry down, a slight sweetness from an amber note in here, and there's also a bit of a spiciness in here from a pink pepper note, I think. This one feels like a bit more heavy type of scent. Usage case scenarios here are again like hot weather, but this one has a bit more performance to it. A bit the whole body of the scent is a bit stronger, so it can be used in spring and early fall as well. Bottle sizes, again, 3 bottle sizes: 75 ml, 125, and a 200 ml bottle size. I have 125 ml in my hand. Price again for 100 ml is somewhere around $135. That's official price. And again, with the Dior Homme Cologne, Dior Homme Sport can be found from time to time at discounter websites. The second member of the family, Dior Homme Sport. Third member of the Dior Homme family is called simply Dior Homme, or you can some places you can find this one called like Dior Homme 2020. Now this scent is very similar to the Dior Homme Sport. It lacks a bit of the freshness of the Sport. Here you have even more woods on the dry down. Still get that citrusy opening with a bergamot and a lemon note, but the lemon note is not as prominent as the one with Dior Homme Sport. The dry down, you get some cedar, some patchouli, some vetiver, isoe super. This is like the grown-up brother of Dior Homme Sport. Pretty good performance. I get about 7 to 8 hours. The projection isn't as strong as the one with the Dior Homme Sport in here. It's a type of a scent that's more business-like. It's wearable, very versatile, can be worn throughout the year, doesn't matter the season. It comes into 3 bottle sizes: 50 ml, 100 ml, and 150 ml bottle size. The price for 100 ml size is somewhere around about $130, and this can be regularly found at discounters. The third member of the family, Dior Homme 2020. Okay, let's now move to the second half of the Dior Homme lineup, the one that actually relies heavily on the note of iris. And the first fragrance in that second part is called Dior Homme Original. Nowadays it's called Dior Homme Original. It used to be called simply Dior Homme. Now this is the first fragrance in that lineup that actually started using the note of iris, I think about 18 years ago. It's very sweet, very powdery, very lipsticky type of iris in here. You get some spiciness from a cardamom note. There's some vetiver note on the dry down here as well. Some isoe super. It's sweet, it's powdery, it's playful. It's sort of an artistic type of smell. It's an EDT concentration, so it doesn't have like super performance. It's not as versatile as the current Dior, what's called Dior Homme or Dior Homme 2020 nowadays. Good for like fall, spring, and winter time. Price wise, this is a little bit pricier, I think, compared to the current to the Dior Homme 2020, about $140. And the problem with this one is that it's an European exclusive fragrance, so it's not officially sold anywhere outside Europe. And the other problem is that it can very rarely be found at the discounters. The fourth member of the Dior Homme lineup, the Dior Homme Original. Moving on to the fifth member of the family, which is called Dior Homme Intense. You still get that original Dior Homme original DNA with the iris note in here playing a major role, but here there are a few other things to the mix. There's a slight freshness from a lavender note, a bit more sweetness from a pure note in here, a hint of leather, some more cedar and vetiver on the dry down. This is all in all denser, heavier type of scent compared to Dior Homme Original. That limits a little bit its versatility because it's orientated towards the colder months of the year, fall and winter. Also, because the scent profile is a bit more serious, you need to be a little bit dressed up for this one to be able to pull this one off. 3 bottle sizes, 50, 100 and 150 milliliters. Price wise for 100 ml, about $135, and this as well can be sort of regularly found at the discounters. The fifth member of the family, the masterpiece Dior Homme Intense. And moving on to the final member of the family, probably the best one in the lineup and the hardest to find, the Dior Homme Parfum. Now, this is another fragrance that's basically sold only in Europe, only through official channels. It can very, very rarely be found at discounters. The most expensive one out of the whole family. It comes with only one bottle size, 100 ml, currently used to be 75 ml back in the day. Price wise, about $160 officially. You still get that same DNA like with the Dior Homme Original and Dior Homme Intense, but this is even more intense like type of a scent. It's even more serious, even more heavy. You have the addition of a few other notes in here as well, along with the pear, the iris, the cedar that you get, and the hints of leather that you get with Dior Homme Intense. Here you got some more ouds. It's a bit more woody. The leather note in here is a lot more prominent. There's a touch of rose in here as well. Very long lasting, very good performing. Another masterful type of fragrance. And you really need to be really dressed up for this one, and again, limit that whole scent profile limits the versatility. Another strictly cold weather type of scent, like late fall and winter. As I said, an absolute masterpiece from Dior, the final member of the Dior Homme lineup, the Dior Homme Parfum. And so guys, this was my guide through the current Dior Homme lineup. I hope that you found this video interesting or helpful. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Stay safe, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye bye.